Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be short and sweet, hopefully, depending on how much I talk. But the reason I'm doing this video, I'm hoping to do a shorts at some point. I'm gonna be demoing the new Real Techniques travel brush set that's available on Amazon. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. You guys know that I've been using Real Technique brushes for many years, like 10 years. Super affordable, very durable brushes. So I'm wondering if these are gonna perform the same as the ones I currently have. These are like core brushes from like their core collection. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, I picked up my hair. I'm gonna put some of my Westman Atelier skin activator on. Take off my rings. I don't like doing my makeup with my rings on. I'm kind of just putting this all over my skin. One drop is more than enough for me, and when I use the skin activator, I don't use anything else. I don't put moisturizer or anything like that. That's just, it's more than enough for me. Next, I'm gonna go in with one drop of the new Westman Atelier Peau de Pêche Liquid Super Loaded Highlighter and 3 drops of my Westman Atelier 2, that's the shade I'm using. These are the Vital Skincare Complexion drops. So 3 drops of this, 1 drop of this, okay? All right, so this is the packaging it comes in. Let's go ahead. In the back, you get a list of all the brushes you get, and it comes with like this really cute travel bag too, which I don't know, I just thought this set was so cute. When I saw it, I knew I had to have it. Just want you to know I've completely destroyed this box. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I can't seem to open things like a normal human being. All right, so the first thing I want to go ahead and show you is the little makeup bag. How cute. It's like this clear unicorn iridescent kind of bag. It is like plasticky. And then here are all the brushes. So let me pop these out. All right, so you have a 407 mini multitask brush. How cute is that? How cute is that? And then on the back, you have the name of the brush, which I think is super useful. Then you get a 206 mini contour brush. And then you get a 406 a mini medium sculpting brush. This is kind of like your angled brush. And then you get a mini expert concealer brush, which is a 210. We have a 308 a mini medium shadow brush. We have a 332 mini smudge brush. I just can't get over how cute these little brushes are. Then we have a mini spoolie brush, and this is a 343. We also have a 307 mini shading brush. And the last brush we have is a 301 mini base brush, which, to be quite frank, I feel like it's a crease brush. I had, one of them had fallen. I'm sorry, this is the last brush. A 313 mini definer brush. This is for like your brows or like eyeliner, stuff like that. So before we do the makeup look, I wanna show you how they all fit in here. Why I'm so excited about this, I have no idea, but I am. This, I don't know what it is. Look, but just look how cute they are. They're just so tiny. Look at that. Here are your face brushes. If there was ever a cuter travel set, this is the cutest. I haven't seen anything as adorable as this. All right, let's get started. All right, I'm gonna just spread this out. And I'm using the mini medium sculpting brush, the 406. And we're just gonna blend that out. It is so disgusting and dark and gloomy today. Literally, I don't know what happened. I woke up super sunny early in the morning. And I would say like 11:30 hit. And it's just been really nasty outside. So these definitely do feel like they're full-size brushes, like the actual bristles. Super soft. I'm using artificial light, so I'm sorry if it's not perfection, but sunny days right now are very rare. So I'm not using like anything, like any new products or anything like that. I have one new product that I'm using and it's the blush, but I'm gonna be doing a separate video on like natural light to show you guys that blush a little better. All right. This brush has done a very nice job at spreading out the complexion drops. There's no streaking or anything like that. So far, so good. I am gonna wipe this brush on a microfiber towel because I'm gonna use it with my Westman Atelier Biscuit face trace contour stick here. We're just gonna apply a little bit of this to the hollows of the cheek, and just a little bit there. And now we're gonna go in with this brush and we're gonna use tapping motions just to sink that in. You guys, I don't know if this is true, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I have heard that when a company, right, whether it's a makeup brand or whatever, if they have like full-size brushes and then they make travel size brushes, that apparently the bristles are not the same quality. They use like a cheaper fiber or bristle or whatnot, and it's not the same. I don't own a lot of like travel brushes, so I'm not quite sure if this is true. The only travel brushes I own are like the retractable ones from Chanel, and those are amazing. They perform really good. I don't own any of the Chanel full-size brushes, so granted, I don't have anything to compare it to, but I've been using those for years and years and years and years, my retractable ones, and they're so good. So correct me in the comments down below. I really would love to know if this is true. I mean, I've heard this, but I don't, you know, there's lots of rumors. So this is the blush I'm using from Westman Atelier. This one is Minette. It is a bright peachy shade. I'm just gonna do a little quick swatch just for the purpose of this video, but I needed something today to lift my spirits. Like I said, the weather is pretty bad here. So I'm gonna use the 206 brush and I'm just going to tap that in. So there is already a little bit of shedding, just one tiny bristle. It was not a full bristle, so I'm assuming that it was one that was missed when they were cutting. because I don't see any further shedding. So interesting. This particular blush from Westman Atelier has like a sheen to it. It does have a satin dry down finish like the rest of her baby cheek blushes, but it has a sheen. So if you're super into blushes with a sheen, you may like this. It's not overbearing. It looks good. It doesn't accentuate texture or large pores, but do keep that in mind. I'm gonna take the brush straight to the bullet because I want to apply some to my nose, like the bridge of my nose. So yeah, I decided to film this because the weather has been so bad and it's playing a little bit with my mood. I'm usually dead on the inside, but postpartum is hitting hard, guys. Let's just leave it at that. If you guys, you know, want to hear more about that, let me know. I'll do a video about it, but not really what I want to focus on this channel, okay? Next, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Sunlit Glow. This is one of the Eyes to Mesmerize shadows. This is literally almost the same shade as Incandescent from Bobbi Brown, that shadow stick you guys love. I'm gonna go in with the mini base shadow brush. This is the 301, and I'm gonna apply some of this to the lid. Actually, no. Before I do that, let me set my face. I'm gonna go in with the Westman Atelier Vital Press Skincare Powder. This one is in translucent, and I'm using the mini multitask brush in number 407. Let me swirl that in there. Maybe it would help if I apply my highlighting stick. Maybe I'll do it after. Let's see. That'll be another experiment. So just swirling my brush. I love this powder, by the way. This Westman Atelier pressed powder is amazing. You really only need a little bit. It's so finely milled that when you swirl your brush in there, you can't even see if you're picking up product or not. That's how finely milled the powder is, okay? Just saying. It also has zero kick up. I have a feeling it's gonna take me a real long while to get through this, and it better, because this is an expensive powder. Like, if you know, you know, okay? I think this thing is like $75. Ridiculous, but whatever. Here we are, right? Okay, I just set my face a little bit with this. Again, these brushes, I'm not really seeing a difference from like their core line. I'm gonna go in with the Westman Atelier lipstick in Lit. This is that beautiful like iridescent shade. I'll swatch this for you guys as well. This, I have to say, besides Petal, which is a limited edition shade, this is my favorite lipstick. You guys see that? It's like a clear iridescent shade. And I'm just gonna apply this over the powder. This is an experiment right here. I've never actually done it this way. And I'm just gonna tap it in with my finger. Let's see what happens. So far, so good. Like, it applied well over the powder. Nothing moved. So, actually, I'm super impressed. I was totally expecting for that to look like not very great. By the way, I have like a little mini stick of this. Okay, next, now let's go in with the eyeshadow. So again, the 301, getting some of this Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow and putting this all over the lid. Okay, remember when I hauled this many months ago, the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize shade, and I told you guys I will keep you guys posted on whether or not this performs as well as her other ones, like her other core colors. And this was a new shade, Pillow Talk was a new shade, and some other ones that I can't remember off the top of my head. So Pillow Talk performed amazing. It performed just as good as her core colors. However, this one, although it's beautiful and like absolutely stunning, and this claims to be the same formula, you guys, it's not. Like, it doesn't hold up as well as her other ones. So I'm sorry, but I can't recommend this to you guys. I have tried putting this on with eyeshadow primer. I have tried putting this on my bare lids, and it creases. I don't know why. I don't understand why it creases. It is a mystery I haven't been able to solve. I have applied a little bit. I have applied more. I have tried, and it builds up well, like, don't get me wrong. Going in with the 308 mini medium shadow brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. I have applied the most minuscule amount, and honestly, for the first 4 hours, it looks great. But then it creases, and then it doesn't look great. And I'm applying this right now because I'm really not gonna have this makeup on for too long. But yeah, it creases. And not in the way that the iPods from Westman Atelier crease. So this creases in the sense that it doesn't sink into the skin. You can literally see the color is very prominent, but it's like it just doesn't look flattering. The Westman Atelier iPods, although they can crease or kind of wear away. By the way, I'm using the Westman Atelier defining brow pencil in Bark. Although it like wears away, it sort of sinks into the skin beautifully. And what ends up happening is it starts to leave a stain on the eyelid where you really don't know if you're wearing eyeshadow or not. It's like the whole iPod line, I feel, the core iPod line, it's kind of like a je ne sais quoi kind of feel, where is she or is she not wearing makeup? It's always gonna leave you with that question. And that's what the iPods give you. It's like leaves this beautiful natural stain to the eyelids, which I love. And I don't get so much creasing, but I do get that whole wearing away. Like, it wears away. It doesn't last for more than like 4 hours, but what's left behind is just a beautiful stain on the eyelids. I can't explain it. It works. This though, this isn't it. What happens is it doesn't wear away. The color stays there, and the color it's pretty, you know, intense in the sense of like when the light hits it, it really does reflect. By the way, I'm using the mini spoolie brush in this shadow line and in this brush line, and I'm just brushing up my eyebrows. I'm not gonna apply any eyebrow gel. So anyways, this color is pretty prominent and it just creases and it doesn't look flattering. I'm not gonna tell you how upset I was because I had really high hopes for this particular eyeshadow, because I've loved all of the Eyes to Mesmerize pods I've used, but then again, I've really only used the core line. However, like I said, I don't know why it's just this shade, because the Pillow Talk shade that I hauled at the same time that I hauled this color wears perfect, lasts all day, doesn't crease, solid, works just as well as the rest of the core colors. I'm going in with the Westman Atelier mascara. Guys, this is like my last time the last chance I'm gonna give this mascara. This is terrible. I've worn it a couple of times. It is a like flake fest. I literally cannot recommend this mascara to anybody. It's terrible. It's terrible. This is the last chance this is the last chance. If my opinion changes about this mascara, I will let you guys know, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this is absolutely terrible. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, this eyeshadow shade it doesn't perform well. After like, I would say after like 2 or 3 hours, it's not pretty. Why I chose to use it in this video? Well, because I thought it went well with that particular color of blush I was using. I wanted something one and done. And honestly, I'm just trying to give it one last chance, but I've used it long enough to know that it just doesn't work well. Sorry. If any of you have it and you have found a way to make it work for you where it doesn't crease, oh my gosh, please let me know, because I'm struggling over here. All right, there is no shedding right now of the mascara, but it does. Like after an hour of having this on, it's like Flakeville on your face. I digress because I'm getting more angry as the video goes on. I don't know. I'm giving it a last chance. We'll see. I'm applying some of this Minette blush to my lips just to keep this look a little cohesive. By the way, these lid up sticks, you can use them on your lips as like a little wash of color. I'm now gonna layer a little bit of the Nana Squeaky Clean Lip Balm. This is just a nude kind of lip balm, and I think it's gonna look really nice over this. By the way, these Squeaky Clean lip balms are so nice. This is so nourishing on the lips. And they last a pretty long time for it being like a little balm. It is, it does feel like a balm. Like it's not as thick and sticky as a lip gloss. So, you know, it's really nice. If you haven't tried them, I highly suggest you wait for like a Sephora sale. If you get like 20% off, anywhere you can get 20% off, because this whole West Montpellier line is pretty pricey. Okay, I have used most, if not all, the brushes in this little miniature Real Techniques collection. I have to say, I just feel like these perform just as good as their full-size brushes. I really don't see a difference in the bristles or the quality. I think these are absolutely adorable, like adorable. I can't even, they have flat bottoms so you can actually stand them up, which I find to be much more useful than laying them flat, because especially the eye brushes roll everywhere. I dropped several while filming this video, but this is just a quick little video. I wanted to show you and demo these brushes. Again, you can find them on Amazon. They're absolutely stunning. They're so cute. If you're traveling this summer, I think this is gonna be a good like addition to your beauty collection that you'll get a lot of use out of, and they're not like super expensive. Usually Real Techniques is a pretty affordable brush brand, for those of you who don't know. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I apologize that I have been filming in artificial light, but the weather just will not let up. It's been very dark and gloomy here. So thank you for your patience, and see you next time. Bye.